Welcome back. More people with physical disabilities coming forward following a News 5 investigation into a shower and tub remodeling company.
Customers accuse Wellness Walk-In Tubs of performing subpar work and not pulling permits, which led to a warning from Pikes Peak Regional Building.
Tonight, Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross found the company is behind for more unpermitted work happening around southern Colorado.
Rob and Elizabeth, last month we spoke with two people here in the Springs who say Wellness Walk-In Tubs didn't deliver on its promises. Now we're hearing from people in Pueblo and as far south as Trinidad. None know each other, but all tell similar stories.
I'm really aggravated because I trusted them and they were all very nice, and I thought, oh great, I have worked and put all my money aside to get what I needed to help me for my future, and it's not working.
Gayleen Canal gets emotional after spending a good chunk of her savings to make her bathroom ADA accessible.
They came 3 times and everything was wrong. Ruined the floor, ruined the plumbing, ruined the electric. I mean, everything was just wrong. They came and they put this in, which I'm concerned about because it wobbles. So I don't know what's going to happen later with the wheelchair. You can see all the flooring is off.
Gayleen paid nearly $15,000 for the remodeling project. In this invoice, Wellness Walk-In Tubs charged for electrical and plumbing permits and fees, but News 5 Investigates uncovered no permits were pulled. In addition to that problem, she says the floor was sagging and had to pay another contractor $1,200 to reinforce it so it wouldn't collapse. When Wellness Tubs demanded full payment and Gayleen refused, they started the process of going after her house.
They wanted to put a lien on me, and so then I had to go and get a lawyer, so that was an additional cost as well.
Gayleen's attorney issued this letter to Wellness Walk-In Tubs. It reads in part, her bathroom is torn apart and is almost completely unusable. Any attempt to lien Miss Connell's property from this point forward will be met with legal action. After Gayleen's attorney sent that letter, she says the company didn't pursue the lien any further.
He just never did what he said he would do.
John Nesbitt is another unhappy customer. He lives in Pueblo and says Wellness Walk-In Tubs never finished his bathroom renovation project and installed the wrong shower size.
The shower pan's 6 inches too short. He put in here.
Nesbitt pulled out a tape measure and shows us the wood plank Wellness Walk-In Tubs installed to close the gap between the shower and wall.
Nobody seems like they want to put a timeline on them and tell them, you got to have this fixed in a certain amount of time.
But 40 miles north in Colorado Springs, Pikes Peak Regional Building is taking note of what's happening. The licensing board recently heard a complaint filed by Richard Mazinski. The father of a terminally ill 7-year-old spoke with News 5 Investigates last month after he says Wellness Walk-In Tubs left his daughter with an unusable tub and fraudulently billed for services that were not done.
Wellness Walk-In charged for permits being pulled on electrical, plumbing, and numerous other items. When I contacted Regional Building, no permits were ever pulled. So we ended up contacting a separate electric company and plumbing company. And when they came out to do the inspection, come to find out that the plumbing was subpar, which could have caused electrocution of my daughter.
An invoice from a licensed plumbing company said the bathtub was installed using parts not approved for above-ground plumbing. The technician also said that the water lines and supplies for the tub were not installed per code and put the tub at risk for future leaks.
I don't want to be presented as this like fly-by-day contractor or guy with tail light warranties. You know, I would have made the permitting stuff right had we been given the opportunity.
I don't feel like you did a good job managing the plumber, and I don't think you handled the electrical portion of this right. I make a motion we place a 2-year incident report into Sean Welch's file for failure to pull proper permits and supervise his subcontractors.
Let's take a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed say nay. Hearing none, the motion will carry.
Tougher penalties could follow if more cases are reported.
I have to hold on.
Meanwhile, people like Gayleen, who reached out to us after seeing our initial story, decided to speak up to warn others.
I know I was messed over by them. I don't want anybody else messed over by them.
Online right now at KOAA.com, you could listen to the entire hearing from the Pikes Peak Regional Building Department's licensing board. Also, Sean Welch, the owner of Wellness Walk-In Tubs, says he plans to sit down with us to set the record straight about what's happened. And when we get that interview, we'll be sure to bring that to you. Always watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.
Eric, thanks. Now, Colorado Springs police opened a criminal investigation into Welch and his company following Mazinski's complaint. Well, we've since learned the district attorney's office has rejected that case. Police told Mazinski the matter should now be handled in civil court.